Yo, what's up, trash talkers? It's your boy, Bandit, back at it again with some hot takes. And man, do I got a stinker for you today. We're talking about the new Joker, Folie à Deux, or as I like to call it, Folie à Why Did They Make This? Seriously, folks, this movie is like taking a winning lottery ticket, lighting it on fire, and using the ashes to make a sad little interpretive dance. Who asked for this? No, really, who? 'Cause I want to have a word. Look, I get it. Money talks. The first Joker made over $1 billion. That's the kind of cash that makes studios start seeing sequels in their sleep. But here's the thing. Just because something made bank doesn't mean it needs to be a franchise. The first movie was a pretty solid character study on a dude going through some heavy mental health stuff. It didn't scream, hey, let's turn this into a musical with Lady Gaga. But apparently, someone up top thought, you know what this gritty psychological drama needs? A jazz hands moment? Spoiler alert, it didn't. Okay, let's pause right there. Y'all, who decided that turning Joker into a musical was a good idea? This is the guy who dances on stairs with a gun in his pocket. Not exactly Phantom of the Opera material. And don't get me wrong, Lady Gaga's got pipes. She can sing her face off. But in this film, her vocals were like serving a gourmet meal at a fast food joint. It just didn't fit. And I gotta say, watching the movie felt like getting halfway through a serious conversation, and then someone bursts in with, "It's time for a showstopper." The musical numbers were so out of place, it made me wonder if I'd wandered into the wrong theater. Now, Gaga fans, don't come for me, but we gotta talk. She's a talented artist, no doubt. But acting? In this question mark, oof. Her Harley Quinn felt like a high school production of Crazy Girlfriend. It just didn't hit right. You know, Harley is supposed to be this wild, brilliant, manipulative force of nature, but Gaga's version, let's just say I've seen more depth in a kiddie pool. She had the look, sure, but that performance was one note, and trust me, it wasn't a good one. Now, here's the thing. If this movie gets any points from me, it's because of Joaquin Phoenix. This man stays consistent. Dude's so good he makes you feel sorry for Arthur Fleck, and then 5 minutes later you want to smack him upside the head. The fact that he can still hold this train wreck of a film together is proof that he's top tier. But real talk? Even his performance couldn't save this dumpster fire. And don't even get me started on the plot. Y'all, it's like two movies mashed together that don't want to be friends. 1 minute you're following some weak aftermath of Arthur Fleck's shenanigans, and then bam, big band, lights, jazz hands. It's like they couldn't decide whether they wanted to make a character study or some surreal Broadway special. Spoiler alert, they should have stuck with the character study. What we got was a disjointed mess that honestly feels like a cash grab. And the worst part? It's all because they thought the first movie's billion-dollar haul justified a sequel. Newsflash, Hollywood. Not everything needs a sequel. Here's something that really bugged me. The dynamic between Harley and Joker. Look, Harley's whole backstory is that she's smart, capable, but broken in ways that make her obsessed with Joker. But in this film, nah. Gaga's Harley feels like she's just along for the ride, and the chemistry between her and Joaquin is flatter than day-old soda. That spark, that dangerous obsession we're used to seeing, it's nowhere to be found. Instead, it feels like we're watching two people in a bad TikTok duet, all off-key and no rhythm. Now, brace yourselves for this ending. We've got Arthur Fleck lying in some asylum, and then out of nowhere, a random inmate starts cracking jokes, pulls a shiv, and stabs Arthur. And behind him? Oh, wait for it. Some dude in the background starts cutting his face in that Heath Ledger-style Glasgow grin. So, what's the big reveal here? Arthur Fleck dies, and this random dude becomes the Joker. Really? That's the twist? Come on. It's like they ran out of ideas and just slapped this together last minute. This wasn't a clever nod to the Batman universe. It was like watching a bad parody. And let's not gloss over the bigger issue here, folks. This whole sequel screams cash grab. Studios think slapping a brand name on something guarantees success, even if the soul of the original is long gone. We see this trend all the time now. Franchises being milked dry, original stories getting sequels that no one asked for. And honestly, it's killing the art of storytelling. It's not about creating something memorable anymore, it's about making money. But hey, when did creativity ever stop a studio exec from cashing in, right? So, my trash talking friends, here's the deal. Joker. Folie à Deux gets a hard 3 out of 10 from me. Joaquin Phoenix and Todd Phillips' cinematography? They did what they could, but everything else? Nah. This movie's trying too hard to be artsy while forgetting what made the original great. If you're into musicals and enjoy watching things fall apart slowly, then maybe give it a watch. But if you're like me and value your time, save yourself the headache. Should have left Joker where it was, a one-and-done masterpiece. All right, that's enough trash talk for today. As always, drop your thoughts in the comments. You know I love hearing y'all's takes. Don't forget to hit that like button and smash subscribe for more unapologetic opinions from your favorite snappy raccoon. Support your boy so I can keep trashing the stuff that needs it. Catch y'all next time. And remember, just 'cause something's shiny and new doesn't mean it ain't garbage. Later, trash pandas.